Tom, what a pleasure. What a pleasure.
It's a little pleasure, Tone. What a little fucking pleasure.
What a
man.
pleasure.
Holy shit.
I mean, what are we talking about here?
Hey, listen, Tony, I need a team. Tony, I need a team.
I
They're
know.
all the players, all my players are gone. They're all going to Cloud9.
I was just talking about them.
Who was?
Me, I was just saying, I think they should be taking that offer because a lot of people think they shouldn't, and I said they should be taking that offer.
I mean, listen, Ben J. Nassim reviewed the contract. They know the risk, bro. They knew what the risk was if they signed or not. Because I saw some people in my YouTube comments saying that this is your fault. You're ruining their careers and this and that. I said, it's my fault. I helped them get the opportunity. Now it's up to them if they want to take it or not. It's up to them, Tony. It's
That's
not up
right.
to me. It's
100%.
up to them. They make the decision. I can't make it's their life decision. I can't make the fucking decision for them. You know what I'm saying? And by the time I even got to them, they may or may not have been signed already. They may or may not have been signed already, Tony. They might have already signed it before I got to them. They might have already signed the contract. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I mean? And they don't even know the half of it. And I'm about to leak it. And I'm about to fucking leak it. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to leak it because I'm trying to build a team. And listen, let me tell you something. C9 are moving in slow-mo. They're moving in slow-mo. We need to make a team. You know what I'm saying? Like, Tony, we need a team, Tony.
That's right. That's right.
That's pretty much what we're doing today. I'm hosting trials today. I need. Hey, if you think you got what it takes, bro, be ready, bro. And don't waste my fucking time, bro. Because I know a lot of people in the chat are fucking silver and gold, and they're gonna try joining the tryouts, thinking that I can actually do something, bro. Bro, if you're silver, gold, platinum, diamond, even crimson, bro, unless you're top iridescent or top 250, bro, don't waste our time.
You know what? I'm going to leak something, Tom. Everyone's asking for intel. I'm going to leak one thing. Chat, I'm going to give you guys one name of a player on the new Huntsman roster. I'm going to give you guys the name of one player on the new Huntsman roster. Just one. And his name is Rispy!
Or that's not even a new. That's not a new player. That's the same fucking player.
What a pleasure! What a pleasure!
You've had Rispy, bruh.
What an absolute pleasure! A player on the new roster. What an absolute pleasure. You know what I mean?
Still talk about you remember the NYSL, Tony? Tony, you remember the NYSL? Doing a Reddit read right now, so if you want to fit, you know, let me finish.
You know
this.
what?
You want to join me?
I think we took some of these orgs for granted, bro. Minnesota Rocker, New York Subliners. At least these guys were trying. They were doing some content. They were hosting local watch parties. They were trying. And now it feels like there are some orgs that don't give a single fuck.
Yeah, no, 100%. You got any orgs that come to mind?
You know, Tom, I'm doing business with these orgs. You know, it's tough now. You know, it's a weird situation to call these guys out by name.
No, absolutely. You're a businessman. You're like me. You're a businessman.
The last thing I want is my mouth ruining an opportunity for one of my guys because I'm sitting here talking shit about, you know, some of these shit orgs. You know what I mean?
Look at this clip right here. Ben J reveals he talked to encourage, advised against signing to C9 after hearing the offer. Let me listen to what Ben J had to say here. Let me listen.
Yeah, let's listen.
Let's take a listen real quick. Let me see what say here. Let me listen.
Yeah, let's listen.
Let's take a listen real quick. Let me see what Ben J had to say real quick over here. Did he delete the clip?
He's so weird. He's so odd.
Did he actually delete the fucking clip?
He's so weird.
Oh, come on. What did he say, Chad? What did he say? He told him not to take it? What the fuck did he say?
You know what? Here's my 2 cents, okay? I don't think Encourage was going to get another pro offer at this point. I think if he wants to bet on himself, that's his... And he has the confidence to go ahead and do it, that's his decision. I just don't know what people expect. What Cloud9 roster do people expect? There is no world in which any roster they build, people are going to be like, wow, that's a good roster. No matter what roster they build, it's not going to be able to compete on paper with the top teams, period. It's impossible. Low budget, no team facility, nothing. So if you're a Challengers player and your stock isn't crazy high, it's one thing if you're, I don't know, maybe QK or Awakening.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, what now?
Did you delete the clip on Reddit? Drippy Day with a 5. Absolutely.
I don't delete clips. What are you talking about?
I don't know. I'm trying to click this clip over here. Benjay reveals he talked to Encourage, advised against signing the C9 after hearing the offer. Then when I click on the clip, it doesn't pop up.
Why do you
Look
need to see the clip? You were in the convo. You were there when this conversation happened.
You're
I
such
know,
a
but
high
I'm trying to see the
dumbass.
clip. I know he's there, but I'm trying to see the clip. I'm trying to see what did you say on stream?
I mean, I just said that, you know, as I told him, like, I didn't think the contract offer was good. Like, I didn't think the amount was, how do I say this, Carton Shrimp? I didn't think his salary ask would satisfy, say, minimum wage labor laws in California. And my advice was, you know, obviously if he wants to play, but like, I wouldn't sign it for me.
He's not going to go anywhere else, though. That's the thing. He's got nothing to lose because anybody with a brain knows that they're set up for failure anyway. So even if I only see upside. Either they go out there and perform, and it's like, oh shit, this kid's pretty good. Or if they don't perform, it's like, well, this was expected.
Yeah, there's really no pressure. There's honestly no pressure at all. They just go out there and just try and perform. I mean, like some people are saying that it's gonna, like if they just lose, it's just gonna ruin their chances of getting back in the league. I mean, look at Exceed. I mean, look what happened. Exceed was the Burger King. It was Big BK. And then he went back to Challengers. He cooked. You know, people picked him back up. And bada bing, bada boom.
Listen,
I mean,
look
at Fire. I
here's
mean,
the
Fire's
reality,
another
guys.
example. Fire's another great example.
I mean, let me.
Here's
let me
the
ask this
reality,
question.
Ben. Here's
Zin.
Ben.
Oh,
Real
still
quick,
PK,
real quick, Ben. Let me give you my opinion, then you can go.
Still PK.
Okay. Here is the fact. Shitty terms, obviously. At the end of the day, they are one of 12 team options, and you are not going to get on Optic, FaZe, Thieves, Toronto. Like there are certain teams that are going to be a lot more difficult to join. Miami is Spanish only. Like at the end of the day, your only realistic options to try and get in the league comes down to maybe 4 or 5 teams. So when one of them has shit terms, it does suck. But at that point, you need to bet on yourself. You only sign to the end of the season, right? There is no world in which that team should be getting 1+1 deals and players that would have to play a year 2 under those terms. That's where it would be unacceptable.
You want to know what I told Encourage? Tom, you cool? Like, can I talk about this combo?
Yeah, Ben, I'm cool with you because you know.
Okay.
Yo, Spoon with a tier 1, Eric with a resub. Thank you.
I do want to make things clear too, Ben.
Yeah.
Because people were saying like, you know, I'm putting them down the wrong path and this and that. And I'm like, bro, I want to. Like, I've been trying to be open with, like, you know, the risks that they be taking if they do sign it, right? Like, I obviously want to see them be in the league and take these offers. Like, I think it'd be a good offer for them to take just to showcase themselves because I agree with Tony. Like, I don't know if they're going to be getting any really, like, looking at these teams, like Paris, Optic, FaZe, G2, LA Thieves, Falcons, Miami, like, Carolina. Like, I just don't see many teams actually, like, I don't know if they're going to get these offers, right? Like, I don't know if they're actually going to get offers from these teams that they think they're going to get, right? So it's like, some people can actually take the opportunity by storm and actually make something from it, like actually make something from this opportunity. But there are risks with that, Benjay, and that's where you come in. Go ahead, Ben.
So, in particular, when I saw the contract, and Tom was in the call when I reviewed the contract and helped Encourage out. Like obviously, disclaimer: I'm not a lawyer, so you know, I'm just Benjay Nassim, absolutely. One claim that has been made from C9 ownership on the internet in the last week or so is that their desire to, you know, allow these players to really push and sell the MTX, and they'll see the revenue of that. But the contract that was sent to Encourage, the only thing about that that's in there is that the org, in good faith, will negotiate with the players how to split the net profits of those MTX sales. So I'm sitting here like there's no guarantee those players will see any amount of money from said MTX. Only that the org would actually negotiate with them to figure it out.
Well, so then they're idiots if they sign that.
Well, that's what I said to Encourage. Tom, back me up. I mean,
yeah,
isn't that how I said to him on the call?
He did say that. He did say
I was like, there's no way you should get
but
that
you're talking
in
about
writing.
the skin sales?
Yeah.
I mean, realistically, nobody's really making that much money from those skin sales, are they?
Yeah. I mean, there are teams that made 6 figures off of MTX last year.
But I will say,
really?
Bro,
yes.
C9 Jack,
a lot of money.
C9, you think C9 would make that type of money from skin sales?
I have no idea. But I know that multiple teams, including the org that's in on, that they made good coin last year off MTX.
That's a lot of money, Jack.
The thing with that, what you just said though, Jack did a public interview saying what he said, right?
Yes.
I find it hard to believe that they're trying to say that publicly and then pull strings behind the scenes and be weird. That sounds like a mistake to me, and that's where the players should go, listen, this needs to be changed because this is what was said and this is what's expected.
I'm telling you, I saw the language that was in his contract. And I told Encourage word for word that like nothing in here says that you guys are going to get 100% split of the MTX. what's in a contract that says that the org will do in good faith, and obviously if you were to go to court, you could figure out what good faith means, to negotiate how to split the net, so not even gross revenue, the net revenue of the microtransaction profit.
Well, yeah, gross revenue doesn't even matter. Gross means nothing.
Yeah, but you get front end on the gross, not back end though. Like you're getting a cut before the org's got to make whole. Like that's actually theoretically better.
Yeah,
you're getting net. You could get zero because they could say, well, you know what I'm saying, we spent all this money to design the skins and didn't even cover that. So there's zero net revenue.
Yeah, but does the gross in this situation not just mean like? Maybe I'm confused.
Here's the problem: is the language is vague, and I will say that like
I think Ben's right on his.
The language is vague.
Sounds
and
right.
I want to also, can I say something real quick? I don't think the Jacks are come out here and try and screw the guys. I'm just saying that the way the contract was written is like it's not a guarantee that C9 won't turn around to them and just like 180 the position. I don't doubt that if we got Jack in here, Jack would say like, I don't care a fuck about the language. Like I'm still gonna make sure that these
Jack
guys.
Around? Does he want to? Is he around? Is Jack
I'm sure he's working. So probably
is he
not.
working?
Wait, y'all talking about the contracts right now?
Wait, hold on. People are calling me dumb, but Ben, here's why I'm confused, right? Because when you say gross, right, there is a split with the league, is there not? Or do orgs get 100% of that revenue?
I don't know how it is now. I know that with the new team participation agreement, this was reported by Sheep Esports over the summer, that it's kind of like eat what you kill. Before the MTX, I think, was split more even between all the teams. But now I think if you're like individually, your org makes a lot of money, like you're keeping a majority of that. It's not going to like Paris and fucking like Vancouver and shit like that.
Well,
you know
I'm more so because let me give you an example.
I think the
right?
league does get some kind of a cut.
The reason why, and
is.
people are calling me dumb for this, but I'm just going to use hypothetical numbers just for fun, right? Let's say G2 gross sales $50,000 of skins, right? Yeah. But if the league has a cut, for example, let's say for this exercise, 50%, then the gross, you know what I'm saying? Then the league takes 25,000.
The issue is the language is so vague. Is it the gross revenue straight off the platform? Is it the net revenue straight off the platform, or is it the net revenue of the cut that goes back to the org when they get paid out?
Right, because like I don't know how much we could be talking about the contract, but what did Jack say in the clip? What did he say publicly?
He got interviewed and he said they plan on he said they're going to give 100% of prize money and MTX sales to the players. So he basically said, I don't want to lose investors for my money.
I doubt that he would go against something that he said.
I'm gonna read to you word for word what he said.
Okay, read me word for
in
word.
The Breaking Point interview. In the Breaking Point interview, it said, it says the question was, if your budget is unable to compete with top teams, how do you plan on differentiating your franchise? This is what I was asking Breaking Point. Jack said, our thinking is focused on putting players in a better position while they are with us regarding MTX sales and prize earnings. Players and coaches will earn 100%. I don't want to lose money for my investors, but I also want my players to earn. The key behind this will be to incentivize players to drive the most skin sales. My position is that's a nice statement, but like you all want to get as much in legally binding in his writing as possible because people can always change their thing.
Yes, that needs to be in writing. Because so, what happens because like the reality is, let's say maybe C9 somehow sells a lot more than they anticipated, and then they're like, oh fuck, now we want to take some of this and still give some to the players. It's very important that you have things in writing. That is, no player should be signing that.
I'm gonna have to defend like C9 and Jack on this. At the end of the day, if the players read it and sign it, it's off. It is what it is. Like you know what you're signing, right? Like the players know what they're signing.
No, they don't. But but hold on.
Technically,
Tom,
I don't want to.
If they don't know what they're signing, that's a problem. That's on them. Then they're being dumb if they don't know what they're signing.
I don't have lawyers in the chat, but you can.
No, I agree with that. I agree with that, but bro, if you're,
what do you mean?
I agree with you, Tom. But if you're Tom, I agree with you. But if you're an 18, 19-year-old Challengers player and you're fucking giddy over the moon, oh my god, I got this opportunity. I want to make sure I sign this before they send it to anybody else. Like, I agree with you, but we're also not 18, 19-year-old Challenger players. We're 28-year-olds who have been here for fucking a decade. The way we think is a little different than the way they
Listen,
think.
The fact that people are arguing with me on the read something before you sign it is crazy. Read
I mean,
before you sign it.
correct, Tom, but there is a thing in contract law called
when I was
duress.
18, 19 years old to read the contract before signing it. Even when I was 18 and 19, I knew that I should probably read this before I sign it. Maybe like I don't know, like if people aren't telling them this. Ben, you just said that you talked to Encourage. I was there. You had.
I told him to have a lawyer look at the contract. Did I
Right,
not?
you were there. You told him
I
to
told
read it before he.
I was
so
like,
if
this
he
contract
signs it,
is.
Well,
got
then
a
at
lot
that
of
point, it's
pages.
on the player. Then
Right, exactly.
At
Let
that point,
Ben
it's on the player.
quote and telling him to read it. I know for a
guys.
fact Encourage and Okies didn't sign anything, and Ben was telling them, "Yo, make sure you read this. Like, make sure you do this."
Yeah,
Like,
same talks
Ben
to him.
Ben. You were looking over the contracts with them. I know you're not a lawyer.
No, I only saw Encourage's contract for context.
Okay,
this
you were
time.
looking over the
It's the
contract.
same contract. It's the same contract.
Yeah, but
Contract.
Right,
but
so,
I
like,
will
bro,
I
if they
will say,
sign it,
boys.
They
that's
know what
on
they
them.
signed. They
They
know
were-
what they signed.
I will say,
Let's not make it seem
boys.
like these kids are
I will
dumb,
say,
like, they
boys.
know
You
what
can
they
hire
signed.
lawyers,
Thank
guys.
you. Like,
Guys.
what are
You
we
can
doing
hire
here, bro? Like,
lawyers.
if you don't read something and just sign it and without reading it, you're kind of dumb, bro. I'm sorry, but like,
Yeah,
you
yes, but
But
I
at
will
the same
say-
time, if I'm that player and I saw that public statement, I would say, hey guys, based on this fucking interview, we should have this clearly outlined in the contract because that's
I agree with that.
like there's no reason
wait, did I
to
leak?
to shoot their load
Yo,
too
No,
early.
you didn't leak anything. You didn't leak anything. Well, guys, two things.
Hey,
one is
on, Lowe's. What the
one is
fuck,
it's very easy. Listen, it's very easy to just get the order set and writing an email. The second thing I will say about signing contracts, again, not a contract lawyer, but someone that I followed the news and stuff. You can always argue after the fact that you were forced to sign a contract under duress, and duress can mean a bunch of different things. So theoretically, if you wanted to go down that route,
Well, Los just said they knew what they
You
were
could try-
signing, so there goes that argument.
but you could say that post signing though that you were under economic or psychological duress to like sign a contract. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, okay.
but that's conversation for another day. I know.
You
another
gotta
day.
know what you're signing before you sign
Yeah, I
it.
think this
And if you-
Yeah, I agree with
conversation
that.
needs to end, bro. This conversation needs to
Yeah.
end.
I mean, in terms of like contract, Ben, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, like people should know what they're signing. And bro, there are definitely no Stallions players who didn't read the contract before signing. There's no way. Okay, Ben, you were in there
The
too.
contract was 30 plus pages. You think they read all the 30 pages?
Bro, if they signed it, then if they signed it, that's on them. Like if they didn't read all 30 pages or had somebody else read it for them, I don't know, bro.
That is true.
I don't know. That's on them. Like that's on them whether or not they had somebody read it or not, or if they were okay signing it or not. Like that's like, what do you mean? Like Ben, you think that people are just blindly signing you think they're really just blindly signing contracts, just not even reading them?
Yes, absolutely. I think people need to
That's
definitely
just
do
so
that.
dumb. Like that's
I
just,
agree.
Like,
It's
bro,
very
I'm
stupid,
sorry,
but
but like
people
that's
definitely
on
do.
them. That's not on anybody but them. That's on them.
I agree.
Like you can't, like, you know what I'm saying? Like that I mean, true or false, chat? It's on them. Kids are dumb, guys. They're not kids. Okay, stop. All right, Oak. How old is Oak? How old is he? These guys are not kids, bro.
He's 22.
They're adults. How old, Los?
22.
22 years old. 22. Bro, these are not kids. These are grown fucking adults, bro. What do you mean they're kids? What are you guys talking about? You know what I'm saying? What the hell are you guys talking about, bro? You know what I mean? I mean, they're not old by any means. They're still young. You know what I'm saying? They're not still a kid, man. Nah, hell nah, bro. 22 is not a kid. Are we serious right now? Are we serious? Is 22 a kid?
Ben, can you explain the mid? I thought they got rid of
I'm
the.
getting rage baited in here. I'm getting fucking rage baited in here. There's no fucking way, bro.
Ben,
I'm getting absolutely
what?
rage baited.
I thought they got rid of the 55,000 minimum salary, but
Correct.
the new minimum has to be the minimum wage where you are. Is that incorrect?
I have no idea.
That's
There's
what I
no-
thought.
again-
That's
again,
what I thought
Blackhole,
that
I don't
was.
know what the rules are. I don't know what the rules are.
Blame Biggie with a resub for 11 months. I appreciate you, big dog.
Okay, so when are you considered an adult, chat? What, guys? When
Your
are you
brain
considered an
fully
adult?
develops at 25, I believe.
So you're a kid until you're 25.
I don't know, why are we arguing this? I'm confused. I
Bro, listen, listen. This is so simple. Period. The players signed it. They should have had someone read it. If they didn't, even though they were advised to, it's on them. Period. That's the end of the conversation. If you sign a contract and you don't have a professional look over it, or a parent or someone who knows what they're reading, then it is on you.
I think my issue with it is the amounts that they're offering these players, I feel is like illegally low. In my perspective, obviously, if C9 let's not worry about it, like that's their perspective. But my personal opinion is I feel like it's a laughable number for like a professional contract.
100%, it is.
If it was
Crack a
for
Jack for the
consulting
resub,
work, like,
thank
you know
you,
what I'm
bro.
saying? Like in a non-employee like relationship, then it's a different conversation because it's not salary. I think in an employee exempt non-exempt situation, like I found it to be low, and then low in the sense of I just don't know how long-term C9's committed. These guys are gonna have a very uphill battle. There's a split where if they do not get top 10, they are not going to Birmingham, and everybody else in the fucking COD world will be there other than them. And then who knows what C9 wants to do after that split? Maybe they try 4 other fucking players.
I think
It's
there's
like-
no downside for these players, though. I genuinely can't think of one negative because none of these players have the type of stock where I'm like, wow, they should just wait because I can see them going to, I don't know, a team like Boston or G2 if they start underperforming. They're going to get a fuck ton of pro points by playing in the league. So when they go back to challengers, they're going to be in an even better spot if so. They're going to bet on themselves.
Yeah.
Everyone knows what they're getting into. If you have a brain, it's one thing if you just eat glue and you're like, wow, these guys played bad. They suck. Everybody's expecting them to be bad.
I'm on this.
So
Everybody's
So
on this.
hold on.
if they
I'm-
Ben,
I'm-
hold on, let me
no,
finish,
no,
then you can go. If they
I'm
play
gonna
like
this
shit,
real
it's
quick.
like, wow, who's surprised? If they play well, it's like, oh fuck, Okiss or Encourage, this guy's shooting against Simp
Yeah,
or
no,
whatever.
100%.
And
Okay, boys.
Go ahead.
Boys. T9, is it just Arian? Is there anybody else on the coaching staff, or is it just Arian?
as far as I know, it's just Arian.
I've
Okay,
just talked to
Zin,
Aaron,
is
I haven't
your
talked to anybody
team,
else.
a likelihood percent chance, 100-0, that your team would be down to scrim this team on a regular basis? I'm going to say
Optic
it's going to be
Texas?
somewhere between 50 or less. Yes, Optic Texas.
Oh, I mean, I can't speak for them. But I
I
mean,
what
I don't know.
What are we thinking this call?
I mean,
they're the
well,
same
no.
problem Falcons had last
Well,
year.
but that's the same combo even with the former C9 roster. Of course, you'd rather play against Thieves,
No,
FaZe,
but those-
Toronto,
They
etc.
would have played Ben. They would have played Ben and them though.
Somebody said ask Zin why Huntsman didn't sign, and again, it's situational. It's different. It's just way different. Like if you're gonna ask why Kips isn't signing or why Niem didn't sign there or some shit, that like those
No.
players are different.
But
Like,
what's
if you
different?
had-
What's
if you had the
what's different
PR
about the
where you're already-
situation?
It's definitely different. If you're a type of player who's already getting traction from top teams, why would you go and sign with C9?
So they should wait for these other situations in stage 3, where you're
But
saying
how do you
stage
know
3
you're
to
gonna
like
get
open
that
up.
situation? How do you know you're gonna get that?
Well, are you now arguing against yourself though? I'm confused.
How?
By saying you don't know if they'll okay, they're getting interest now. Are they going to get signed now? I assume no. So like then they're just waiting for potential options in major 3. Are they not betting themselves by your logic? I'm confused how the
Can they not
situations are
bet on
different.
themselves by taking the C9 offer?
That's why I'm confused how the situations are as different as you're making.
Bro,
it, though.
because
Oh my God.
bro, here's the okay, bro. Here is
Read it?
bro.
Did he read it?
No, he didn't read it.
Did he read it, Benjay? Did he read it?
Read what?
The contract, Benjay.
Did I read the contract?
Oh man, my hernia's about to pop back out.
I'm confused what's going on right now.
Not encourage tweet. Encourage tweet, Benjay. Encourage tweet.
But encourage for it.
Yo,
It's official.
Hammett with a resub. Thank you. Nick with a resub. Appreciate you guys,
I
man.
think
Thank
the problem
you.
for the C9 team is I think Aaron's a good guy. I like Aaron's thought process. I think the problem is they're under-resourced. I think there are a lot of players in the league that are going to look at this team and have zero respect for them and not want to scrim them on a regular basis. These guys are going to struggle to get practice. They got to hope and pray that the esports patch and the main patch don't diverge because then they can't play fucking challengers teams. And again, I just think it's going to be tough for them to win 3 or 4 series so they could theoretically like qualify for Birmingham. So they're going to have wasted 2 months getting fucking slammed in the league to be back in challengers and maybe learn next to nothing. But,
Outstay with a prime for 7. Welcome
Fine,
back.
yes.
Ben, listen, at the end of the day, I don't think any of these players in specific on the rumored roster would be the first to go to other teams. Like, I think there are
I
certain
agree.
players with much higher stock where, once again, someone like Spart or Awakening or QK, like someone with what I would consider upper echelon challenger stock is risking a lot more. But these guys don't have that. So if anything, it's only positives for them. If they get shit on, expect it. If they play well, they just catapulted themselves forward to a
but
whole
it's
new level.
Totally different situation with Falcons. Falcons had an actual support structure and amateur teams. They can rotate people into to try and develop them. If the team doesn't work out, C9 is going to kick it into the fucking bird.
Yeah.
Bro, well,
And then Ben, people's here's the reality, bro. If Okis or Encourage, right, they play like shit on C9, and then they go play the Challengers Elite and they're frying, what they did on C9 is going to be irrelevant. Anybody with a brain is going to realize that they were set up for failure. Like, as long as any pro COD player knows what they're getting into. You know what I mean? It's not like these guys,
no, I think
I
a lot
think
of them actually don't know what they're getting into, and that's a big problem. Why some of
bro,
these
I
rosters
do
have been so
not
bad
think
over the
these
years.
guys are going to be judged too harshly if they're not playing well. It is expected. If anything, if they
some people, but
outperform
not
that,
everyone.
like
By
who?
Some people, but not. Bro, do you? Okay. Here's my thing with this is, I think that yes, long term it won't necessarily hurt their stock because nobody expects these guys to hold down these spots for more than like the 2 months of this split. Okay. And I don't candidly think a lot of pro players probably think that these guys are good enough to be pros. So like, you're not going to theoretically get much upward movement there. The problem is I just see developmentally these guys are just going to waste 2 months being shit on every day. Potentially, like the last time a
Don't you
combination
think
of
it'd
these.
be better for them, Ben, if they're playing against pros? It's like they're going to be getting
If they
way
know
better
how to
practice.
learn,
Reese with a
yeah,
resub, thank you. Easy Melt with a resub, guys. Thank you so
Do you
much
think
for the
they know how- do
resubs,
you
bro.
think
We
these guys are
are
gonna know how
9
to learn
away
together?
from
Like, that's my next
5100.
question,
We're
is, like,
climbing.
They
Are
don't
they
have a
gonna be
choice.
able to
They're gonna
learn
have to
from
figure
the-
it out. That's
Well, but they either do or don't, though, and I think likelihood they don't, and that's the issue.
Bro, but
if I thought that there was a chance where they could come in and like they have a support structure with the C, it's like a situation where it's okay they'll lose, but like they'll have a good process around them, a good mental process that like by the time they get to the end of March, like they'll be in a better spot. I'm just worried that like they're gonna come in, go 0-11 fucking series count, win maybe 5 maps, and they'll be back in challengers at the end of fucking March, and it's like they just wasted a month and a half to make, I don't know, $2,000, $3,000 a month, I don't know, whatever the fucking number is.
I just pushed my hernia back in.
Jesus, Tom.
Yeah, that shit fucking hurt. I can't lie. I just pushed that shit popped back out. I just pushed that shit back in. You know what I'm saying?
That's just
All
my
this shit is
concern.
stressing me out.
Yeah,
man.
but Ben,
All this shit's fucking stressing me out.
I just think no matter which roster C9 put together, it would be the same thing, but just a different tune. If it was Arcity's,
Yeah,
Gunless, whoever, they'd say, wow, what do you know? Recycled pros back in the league. And now it's, wow, look at these amateurs who aren't ready. No matter what, it's an uphill battle. There is no roster that C9 can form that people are going to be like, wow, this is a good roster. Period.
Well, I mean,
so
Alec
it's up to
Alec and Preston at least won series when they came into the fucking Falcons last year. So, like, I think there is a little bit of a difference with that.
But if you're C9, what do? If you're C9, do you try to go for short-term wins and hope to upset some teams? Or do you try to pick up a full team of young guns and see what they have at the pro level? I think a win for C9 is if 2 of these guys are playing well. And then they start from there. And in a month from now, they see who's decent, and they go, okay, you know what? Encourage and Okis. These guys are playing well. Other 2 aren't ready. Now we're going to bring in these next 2 around these guys.
Yeah, now they're in the
hold
league.
on,
Like they solidified their spot, and at the end of the year, like they can even like look at other teams. Maybe other people are interested in them now. Like if they actually start shooting back against pro players, like people will actually start taking them a little bit more seriously. And on top of that, bro, like you just don't know if they're gonna get that opportunity again. Like you really don't know. And even if they are losing, you can still shine individually. Like even if you're a good player on a shit team, you'll still shine. Not all the time. Like obviously it could be bad. Like if you're just getting shit on and everybody's getting ran. But like I feel like people will understand the situation. Like Cindy said, like people aren't dumb. Like they're like people don't expect these guys to go in. And just start cooking.
People are dumb because I think what people were saying about Ken on the internet was ridiculous for the last 3 months. So I have zero fucking faith that people are going to have that contextual understanding.
Wait, what do you mean about Kenny? Wait, what do you mean about Kenny?
some of the shit that I saw on the internet about Ken the last fucking 3 months is ridiculous.
Like
bro.
what?
Absolutely ridiculous. I don't even need to expand on it. People know what the fuck I'm talking about. I don't even need to expand on that shit.
Well, Ken wasn't playing well, bro, and Ken will tell you that himself. Until the Optic match, Ken was underperforming severely.
The way there were people talking about Ken's career like he was getting shot his entire career and getting carried is fucking insane.
I don't think anybody's ever. I haven't seen that once, bro. Kenny was one of the best players in the world for a while. I did not see that at all.
Definitely saying that, Zen.
I did not see anybody say Kenny was always.
Reddit, on Twitter.
Well, your chat is eating Elmer's glue because I have not seen that
once. That's literally everything. Chat, my YouTube comments, fucking.
Mansfield would have primed for 2 months. Welcome back.
Listen, boys.
Listen,
boys.
Who the fuck was saying that?
They're dumb. That's my whole point. They're stupid.
Yeah, but those people aren't the ones making decisions, right? Like, if those were the type of people making decisions, like Exceed wouldn't be back in the league.
Went from
right?
5,100 subs to 4,800. Hey, bro, it is what it is, man. Yo, Chit Saz with 5 gifted his first 5 of the channel. Chit, I appreciate you, big dog. Much love, bro. Thank you.
You know, the whole situation with Huntsman and Thieves, otherwise Niam would have been on that team and XC wouldn't have been part of the calculus, correct? But that situation is a bit unique, you know? He wasn't their first option.
Wait, repeat that? Sorry, say it again?
Exceed wasn't Carolina's first option, correct?
Well,
correct.
Well, I mean, if we're talking about C9, neither was maybe, I don't know about Okiz, but it like Encourage and like some of the other guys that are going there.
There are a lot of people that turned down the spot in the last week or so. I know for
exactly.
a fact. A lot of people.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that isn't a red flag to you on a couple levels here.
Yeah, there's less that turned it down, and you
not
think.
just like 2.
All right, well, who turned it down?
From my understanding, C9's original plan here, after they decided to pivot away from Vivid and Mac and Marcus and Ben, and I understand why. Okay, like why they made some of those changes.
Spark,
right?
guys, from my understanding, Spark never got an offer.
I don't think Spark got an offer here.
I don't think that was false. Some of these leaks are false. Like some of the leaks that you guys are hearing are false. Like from my understanding, he didn't get an offer.
Well, no, there's just a difference between an offer and like, hey, bro, what do you think? And we're interested. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, there definitely is
like
that.
Like some people might have some people might have viewed interest as like a formal offer.
Yeah, which is there's like levels to it. Then he didn't get like a contract sent to him or like an offer sheet. The thing is, what C9 want to do is like, okay, this team didn't work out.
Said it, then he got an offer.
It's also different though, bro. If you're playing for Bush or Huntsman, like you have a unique situation where you're getting paid, you're in a good situation, you're under a spotlight, and I do consider Spart one of those upper echelon high stock players. Like I do think he would get a shot on like. I don't know. I'm going to use Boston as an example. I feel like Spart would get a Boston offer clearly before someone like Encourage. So there is more risk for Spart in the short term compared to someone like Encourage.
Listen, Boston, they're very. Let's say Boston for the end of this convo because that's a very. The Boston breach situation is one I'm surprised people haven't connected the dots on, but I think with respect to the C9 thing, one I'm surprised they didn't keep like. Mac, because I think of all the players, right?
I think they should have. I think they should have kept one like Vetty,
like at least somebody in the camp.
Yeah, I thought Mac could play a couple of different ways. I thought Reese obviously continues. Like I want to see Reese get back on like crack sub. Like doesn't Reese play his best? Ben obviously just needs to figure out how to get more consistent across 3 modes. Like every year, it's either he's good at S&D, struggles with respawn, good respawn, struggles with S&D. You just got to figure out his game to be more even there. I thought Marcus had a good start to the split, but I don't know what happened down the stretch with Marcus on this team. You could also make an argument they could have kept Afro as well and just look for 2. But from my understanding, their original approach here, like their A approach, was to get a bunch of like more similar level experience to those guys as far as CDL talent on this team and try to, use that understanding in people that maybe are ahead in challengers right now, try and get a team that could, find a way to get 5-6 wins to split and like make some momentum. But all those people didn't want to sign here because the salary requirements and the lack of security, I think they felt like what wasn't worth it. You know what I'm saying? And that you could make the argument that, with the 20,000 you make for winning like elite plus cups, like there is potentially more money to be made if you just play on the challenger side. And I think that's why a bunch of people turn this down.
There?
Well, I mean, you can make the argument. I don't know if I agree with that argument, but you could attempt to make it. There's no guarantee you can get first in the elite, My issue is that I don't think it's a great offer. If C9 was offering, a decent salary, I think.
Bro, Ben, everybody agrees with you. But at the end of the day, they are one of 12 offers you can get. That's like if there was 24 teams, 100%. Like it's a different story. But when it's one of 12 and it's a pro offer, someone's gonna say yes to that team, no matter what.
I mean, but I don't. I think for these guys in this combination of guys, I don't see how they're gonna come in, take the spot, and like what are they? Do you have confidence they're going to come in and like learn anything from this stint? Like, are they going to become better players from this stint?
I think they'll learn something. Bro, how can you not? You're getting like way better reps than you can ever ask for in challengers. Like you're going to be playing against pro teams. You're going to start they're going to feel the pace of the game at a high level. Like those are better reps than anybody can ever give you in challengers. Like you're going to feel the difference. You're going to feel it and you're going to see it. You're going to visually see it when watching it back. Right? Like Legend didn't.
Legend
get
is
Kevin.
different.
Legend was also very
Legend is
hot and
different,
got thrown
bro.
in there and like never played. Legend is so
So,
different.
I don't disagree with you, Tom, but it's like, do they? Okay, I agree with you. Like, it's a different level of the game, right?
Yeah.
Are they going to have this support structure individually and in the group around them to be able to process that change and help them adapt and get better every day to that environment? Or are they just going to get on, go through the motions, just get kind of shit on, and then it's
I mean,
just
that's
like,
on them. That's
well,
on
it
them
is
and
what it is.
how seriously they want to take it and how serious they are about actually like being a good pro
That-
and
That's my
actually
issue with the
winning
C9
championships.
situation. Is it's like I also think that they're probably under resourcing Arian. I'm sure Arian's sitting there like every other team, bro. These CDL teams now, you guys have seen them, right? They have a coach, they have an analyst, sometimes they have an S&D specialist, sometimes they have a mental coach. They're just under resourced compared to all these other fucking teams.
But that's
And
not.
like,
But that's not going to change. And like, I agree with what you're saying. But that's why they're picking up the roster they're picking up. Everything that you just said is the reason why they're picking up the roster they're picking up. Because no vet or high stock player wants to be in that situation. So it makes sense for people with not high stock who aren't going to get different opportunities to go out there and see what they can put together. Because if it does go well, which is
Very
unlikely, but it's still a possibility that at least one or two of them is shining, and it's like, oh shit, encourage. I'm going to take this guy more seriously now because he's doing it against pros. So there's nothing really for them to lose, in my opinion. Because if they don't play well, it's the expected outcome. I only see upside personally for this specific group of players.
I wouldn't say
it
it's only
depends on the
upside
players.
because
I think it depends on the players. Right?
I don't know
Like,
if there's only upside because if you come in and drop a 0.7, then I don't think you're getting the stock boost from that. You know what I'm saying? Then people
Obviously,
think, well,
yes, but
who's-
your stock on this team, if you drop a 0.7 on this team versus a 0.7 on G2, it's going to be looked at very differently. If you're put in a competent situation and you're not playing well, that's going to be viewed differently than if you're not playing well on this C9 team.
I don't know if I agree with that, to be honest. And I think I'd be interested to see what coaches, players in the league think about that. Because I think it just comes down, like, they're going to be probably more, it's going to be probably more important to them is less on like KD and more of like when they scrum against these teams, like, are they making the right plays? They're you know what I'm saying? Like, what's their actual GP look like on the mini map? And like, unfortunately, if some of these guys come in and people in these team environments think that they don't have it, what's at this level, then like you've hurt your fucking future chances.
yeah,
Especially on a team that isn't going to have sports structure.
That's why I do think like the overall team composition, like if you're just throwing a bunch of like young players on a team, like new players, like it's kind of like, you know, it is going to be harder for them to actually adapt and understand what the fuck is going on, right? Like keeping somebody like Mac would have been really good for this team. But then on the same time, like they could have offered Mac, and Mac was probably like, oh, well, I don't want to team with these guys, right? Like Mac might have been like, no. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like in order to find a vet to play with these guys might have been very difficult. True or false?
I mean, yeah, but that's part of the problem with this fucking C9 thing is like, I don't know how the process and what's going on here is just insane to me for a franchise league team. Like if this was this 15th or 16th team in a 12+4 league where they had qualified in and they're trying to make the best of the situation, I would understand. But like if this is the way that C9 are going to run things for the like foreseeable future with their team, like we need to have a different fucking conversation on what's going on here. Because it's going to keep repeating over and over and over, and they're continue being like uncompetitive in the situation.
Yeah, I mean, ideally, like making the overall composition of the team, like they definitely should have kept some vets in there to help these guys. Like, I mean, for me, like I know Oak isn't encouraged. Like I know they have a lot of potential, but I do also know they have a lot to learn. Right. So it's like, you know, they're going to come in and they're going to be playing against teams that are super ahead, that like they're going to learn the hard way. They're going to have to learn the hard way. And it's up to them how they deal with all of that, like how they deal with losing, how they deal with their practices, how they deal with their VOD sessions. Like it's going to be up to them. And Ben, I do agree with you that I do worry that there's not really like a coaching staff there, right? Like they don't really have the resources to help these guys, right? Like,
yeah, I mean, I like Arian, but it's like I'm sure more help could, you know, be beneficial. Like I'm just worried. And then the evidence, and not to disrespect Stallions, Tom, but like some of these guys were under Stallion squad, and like the Stallions teams had a real rough stage one. Like they just, you know, like they just generally underperformed at almost
even though
every
I
opportunity.
will argue, I could argue though that they're taking like probably the better players from each Stallions team.
Yeah, no, I think you're not wrong with that.
Like they're taking the best player from Stallions Black. Like Oakes was definitely like we were building around Oakes. Like we were super impressed with Oakes. Like we loved Oakes. Right. And then on Stallions Red, like I think you can argue that Encourage is probably like going into probably like one of the better players. I mean, I don't want to say he was the best, but I mean, like I'll say he was one of the better players. Like he was a good player. Like it's not like Encourage was bad, you know, by any means. You know, I don't want to say he's the best player, but he was a good player. Like, he wasn't a bad player. Oh, here comes Swooty. Oh, here he comes. What, Swooty, you gonna sit here and call Encourage bad now? Is that what Swooty's gonna do? Swooty, you gonna sit here and kick your boy? Well, you know what I mean? You're gonna kick him now, Swooty? Like, Swooty, you want to come in here and start arguing now? Is that what you want to do? No, what? Oh, well, you came in here and you said, or some shit. You said some shit that I just saw you say. You saw some shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, it's not like it's not like they're just picking up the whole Stallions roster, Ben, and throwing it on a team, is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
I'm back.
They just took the whole fucking Stallions roster and threw it on the team.
Yo, Chalk, welcome back to Zin City. Love being here. Hope your day's been going well. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that.
Rough, but they are like, you know,
Chat, the Subpocalypse is hitting. If anybody's got a prime, I nominate myself.
Maybe more. Maybe more.
I'm back in Dallas on Wednesday, chat.
You know, did anything get leaked? Did anybody leak anything? I mean, bro, I expected a leak today, to be honest.
Was there
a leak of what?
On a roster comp?
Yeah, what the roster actually is. I know what the roster is. C9's roster is done. From my understanding, the roster's done. It's a done deal. And I know what the roster is. And I don't know if they've leaked it yet or what. You know, I don't really know if it's like, I don't know if I should be the one leaking it. But I feel like the leak accounts know. You know what I'm saying? And I'm actually surprised that it hasn't been leaked yet.
Yeah, why would they? Yeah, why would they not post it? I don't I don't get it. Zero Productions with a resub for 52 months. Welcome back to Zin City. Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? If you want to write a good story,
some time writing the story or something. Like I expected a leak today, to be honest with you, because I know everybody knew behind the scenes.
It's probably gonna leak today.
Like everybody's, I mean, all night people were texting me like, "Is this the team? This is the team." Like, but bro, my cousin Vinny texted me this morning.
Tom, if they can leak it, why can't you?
I mean, I don't feel like that's a very professional thing to do.
Kidding.
It's like my player's going to see now.
Titan with a resub for 7. Thank you.
I just don't think it's a very professional thing to do for the leak to like come out from my mouth. You know what I mean?
No, listen. The way I say it, as a former player, I abide by a certain code these days where I'm not going to be the one to actually leak things.
You leaked? No, I did say I would leak it. I did say I would leak in an hour if they don't leak it. But I'm pretty sure the leak accounts are gonna leak it. There's no way. Like, there's no way they don't leak it yet. Like, they definitely gotta leak it.
Yeah.
And some people are like,
what if you tell Ben and Ben leaks it?
Like all the leaks you're saying that
Titans with a resub. What would happen to the CDL for minimum wage roster with a top 4 to 16? It's a good question, bro. I don't really know.
So like that's different. It's a different situation.
Bush leaked, but that was like, I think they were in a big disagreement with Vancouver.
Wait, Bush leaked?
Well, no, they're talking about the TJ thing because they were pissed about the fact that they negotiated them down out of $2,000. You know what I'm saying? Which is hilarious. Like the whole situation is.
Yeah.
No, bro. Like, you were talking about this, what Vinny tweeted, because I assume Vinny's tweeting this because like his boys didn't fucking get offered. I'm reading between the lines on this Vinny tweet. That's what I assume he's referencing.
What did Vinny tweet?
My issue with the C9 roster isn't the players themselves, is that it doesn't feel like there was extensive enough research. There were definitely top challenger players who never even received an offer from Cloud9.
Yeah, but like, bro, that's just the way the world works. What are we even talking about, bro? There's only 4 spots. Like, obviously, no matter which way you put it, you're going to feel like there's someone that should have gotten the offer instead. That goes with every single... With how limited the league is, there's no way around that at any given point. You could always argue so-and-so deserved it more. This guy should have been looked at. We have fucking 12 teams, bro.
Yeah, I mean, listen, talking to Arian, there was definitely a lot of names being thrown his way, that's for sure. And I mean, at the end of the day, it's up to them on who they actually choose, right? Like, that's really what it comes down to. And, you know, you give them names, you give them players, but at the end of the day, they make that decision. There's always going to be people left out, right? It's like, it's about, you can't choose everybody, right? So it's like, you know, I mean, I do think having a vet on a team could have helped. You know, I'll leak that. There's no vets on the team. I'll leak that, chat. The team is a very young team. The whole entire team is a young team. There's not a single vet on the team. So I'll leak that.
I'm worried about that. I'm worried about...
Well, here's... Okay, two immediate problems. One is a lot of pro teams have come back and already started scrimming on this new patch. I assume this new team because of all this, has not played a single scrim with each other. So they'll probably start tomorrow or today or whatever. The next question I have is, are pro teams actually going to scrim this team? Because this happened with Falcons last year. I don't know if you remember, but we had a whole conversation with Clay on stream about his frustrations, how with the original Falcons team from stage 1 last year over the break, like they weren't getting scrims. Like nobody wanted to play them. So, and they don't have the issue of Falcons where Clay can just, find a way to get people paid to play. I don't think C9 is going to throw cash on the floor for teams to scrim this team. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, Falcons was paying for scrims?
I don't think so, but Clay was like insinuating that, like, if he
a
has
CDC intel tweet. The new rumored C9 COD roster is as followed: Encourage, Okiz, Nezra, and Hyde.
Now we can talk about it.
The roster features 3 members of Stallions COD as well as Nezra, who trialed for them post NA Stage 1 Elite. The roster would be the number 15 NA Challenger C.
Nezra's good. Nezra, I like Nezra. I like Nezra on this team. Honestly, to keep it a bean, the player I'm really worried about here is Hyde. I'm worried that Hyde is being thrown to it a little early. He's 18 years old. As far as I'm concerned, he's still like, he's showing glimpses, but he's a little inconsistent. I'm just worried about, he's the only, I wouldn't say only player, but out of all of them, I'm most worried about him in terms of being thrown.
He's also the youngest. He's the one, he has the least experience. Right, like Hyde has the least experience on the team, but I mean, you can't deny Hyde's talent. I think Hyde's raw, like he's got raw talent. You know what I mean?
100%.
Like, I think he'll be good for an S&D for these guys. He's an S&D guy. He's an S&D star. I mean, he plays against pros all the time in Chouts. You know what I'm saying? So all these guys, I think we can all agree they have a lot to learn. Like this is a young team that are just gonna have a lot to learn. And it's up to them on how they actually want to do that, right? Like they actually need to work hard here, bro. Like if they're gonna be taking this opportunity, like they have to work hard, bro. Like they have to, or it's not gonna be good. Go ahead, Ben. What are you gonna say?
I just think the tough thing for them is it's the same issue as like Falcons last year with that OG team, which I know a bit of a different situation. That I think Falcons felt like they owed those guys because they had played for the org for a while to give them a shot. But I think the best chance for this team is like, I think they could steal a search or two off of people. Like, are they going to be able to consistently win respawns?
Fuck no, they're not. But there's no roster that you can build that is going to.
I disagree with that.
Give me one.
I think there's a 4 in challengers you could have built, or you could have probably been able to win.
4 in challengers?
Yeah.
Okay, Ben. And you think C9 is going to be able to fast track visas with them setting a record low salary?
American players. You're not Europeans. You can do it all Americans.
You said 4 in.
Canadian. 4 F-O-U-R.
That's why I couldn't
four.
4. Oh, 4.
Okay, who? Which team could you make?
Okay, immediately the 2 subs are fucking Standy and O'Johnny. Then tell me the ARs, and that team could win respawns.
Stop you right there. They don't like each other.
Standy and O'Johnny don't like each other. All right,
Standy
so pick
Johnny
one.
are seeing eye to eye right now. They're separating.
Okay.
There's another leak for
so
you.
Pick one. There are plenty other subs and challengers you can add.
Ben,
and then you could pick ARs. I guarantee that team could theoretically win more.
We're just leaking everything today.
Yeah, but
who gives a fuck?
Ben, see, I think what they should have done here is a mix of a couple of these guys and then the guys that you're talking about. Like,
I agree. Like Mac?
Like filling in a Johnny, Mac, a Standy, a Brack into this roster with the young guns to at least help them. So I disagree with fielding or fielding like a roster that you just said in like a full capacity. I think a mix of both would have been best for everybody involved. That way these young guys feel a little less pressure and they have a little more guidance. Like someone like Brack could, Brack has at least some pro reps, right? Standy, Johnny, they have pro reps. It's just these guys are really young and there's no one here that has actual pro Call of Duty experience.
And the other problem is if they had built this team going into the year, then like it's a different situation because everybody's learning the game at the same time and they have an opportunity to get ahead. The problem is, you guys know, is these pro teams adapt very, very quick, especially the experienced pros. You know how to learn this game quick, especially after an event where they lose. You know exactly what they did wrong and who's allowed to watch.
Really far
and they hit the ground instantly running when they come back on like stealing other people's shit. And like these guys are gonna, like these guys weren't all on top challengers teams. So it's not like they play great stage 1. Like they're not ahead in that aspect. Like they have such a big gap to overcome in a split, by the way, where it's not, at least they don't get the opportunity. If they play bad, to at least go to the event on Friday and have a chance to win a series, they may never ever get a chance to go on a plane to fucking UK. Everybody will be there other than them. Everybody in challengers will be there.
Science class, bro. He might have just got out of science class. He's just seeing this shit, bro. This guy's still in high school, bro. This guy's literally still in high school, I think.
Can I actually make a crazy claim that I think C9 should try low key? is I think if I were C9, I would. This is gonna sound crazy, but if I were C9 and this split goes south, they should get a waiver from the CDL to allow these guys to compete in the Open in Birmingham. No bullshit.
What did you just say?
Bro, that's not happening. That's not happening.
In the event that they don't get top 10 in the CDL, they should get a waiver from the CDL to allow them to compete in the Open.
Bro, what do you think? They're messy? You think they're about to get the Apple TV earnings too?
Yeah, that's not happening, BJ.
I think it's worth an ask. They need to get experience, otherwise they're gonna be sitting at home for a week. Like I guess, like fuck it, they just play Chals or something. I don't know.
I mean, listen, I would expect pro teams to at least scrim them now.
Ben, at that point, you need to let whatever other pro team that doesn't qualify also play in challengers.
Really
yeah, I mean, that's the Pandora's box. Teams, I agree.
Like, if it's really that bad, and like for instance, like say fucking Optic plays them, and they 100-point club them 5 maps in a row. Yeah, I don't expect Optic to play them again. Right? But you should at least give them an opportunity to play. I don't think pro teams should be kicking them to the curb now. Right? At least give them an opportunity. CDL Intel. They're saying CDL Intel.
I mean, it's the same tweet as this. It's not, guys. It's nothing new.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's
all I'm saying is I know somebody's
expected to join Oakers and encourage.
Yo, I got opinions on this.
By the way, this is true. Nate and Icons were literally rumored to go here, and then they were literally gonna take it, and then one day Icons just left the group chat and was like, "Nah, I changed my mind," and just like dipped out.
And I'll tell you what, I disagree with that.
Best of luck, and just dipped out.
I would have taken that offer if I'm them. To be honest with you,
I'm taking that. We were mind blown. Like with me, Los, and Val, we were like, "Bro, like, there's no way. Like, there's no way they actually didn't take that. Like, bro, they should have took that." Personally.
Yeah, no. Once again, if they had higher stock than they do right now, then that's a different story. But based on like where they're at right now, I think they should have taken this offer.
Like, bro, I'm kind of under this, like, the page where it's like, bro, this is good for them. Like, they're going to get really good fucking reps, bro. They're going to get good reps. Like, bro, they're going to be playing the best players in the world. There's no better practice than that.
Hold on. Yo, can I answer something? Because someone has said just joining to get shit on isn't the right move. Brother, the reality is there are challengers players that think they deserve a shot that have never in their life been given an opportunity. It is not as clear cut as everyone in a perfect world is always going to get an opportunity. It does not work that way. There's the chance that one of these guys never gets an opportunity in their life. That's a reality. And I hope that's not the case, especially if they deserve it, but that is the reality.
That's
so when your stock isn't high and you get an offer, assuming it's only like a 1-season deal and these guys can't lock you down for 2 to 3 years, you fucking bet on yourself
100%.
And you try to make it happen. And in the case that it doesn't work, you go right back to challengers and you start the process over again.
18-year-old me was on a team called Denial. I was playing with Hamza, Knockside, and
Yo,
TJ.
Toasty with a resub. Thank you, bro. Yo, Zen, I worked the flight to
But I went
EWR
out,
that you were
I
on. You looked
absolutely
tired as fuck, so I didn't want to bother you and ask for a pick. Yo, you should have asked me for a pick,
I
bro.
got opportunities. Multiple pros were in my DMs.
Jay Bird with a resub. Thank you,
My
man.
team sucked. We were terrible. But you know what?
Wait, did I speak to
played
you on
well
that flight,
individually.
Toasty?
I played. No, it's not cap. Warhawk Blitz, Warhawk SD. Go watch it back. It literally CWO Anaheim. Denial Esports versus.
Are you a flight attendant?
Watch the series. It's on YouTube. You want to go watch it? Go watch it.
Pull it up. Tom, pull it up.
Want to pull it up? After that series, I got offers. Right, and it wasn't because I was scared.
Oh, that's cool,
I wasn't
Toasty,
scared to play the top talent. Right, I wasn't scared. I just did it, and I went as hard as I possibly can. Denial versus
you want to know my other problem with the contract I saw? I don't care about talking about this part. Is that it wasn't a short term.
Hold on. Bro, you shouldn't be talking too much about the contract, bro.
Okay.
Like, isn't that private info? Like, isn't the contract like private info or no? Like,
if you don't want to talk about it, I won't talk about it.
Well, just make sure it's not private info, bro. Just make sure the contract's not private. Like, I don't want you just talking about people's contracts. Like, just make sure like it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, that's fair.
Like, you know
I guess I'll just say that the summary is there were a couple of things in the deal that I haven't mentioned I thought that they could have negotiated that I think were right. In particular, and I'll put it in this chat.
I just think the reality is, and now listen, this is obviously a unique circumstance when it comes to the pay. It's a full young roster. But the odds are, more often than not, if you're a Challengers player, your first opportunity is not going to be an ideal one. Obviously, there's outliers, like Neum the Thieves is obviously a crazy opportunity. Mercules, Ghosty. It's happened, but more often than not, you're going to go to the 12th, 11th, 10th place team, and you're not going to have the best situation, period. So you bet on yourself to go out there, make the best of the opportunity, and maybe you can make a name for yourself.
Did we play these guys
the
twice?
only problem with that, Zin, is we've seen that a lot, and then it's specific to like a team like this. I just think these guys are so young, and I don't know if they know how to be good teammates. This is going to turn to everybody just playing for lineman cards.
It's
Well,
also
shitting on 'em.
yeah, Ben,
like-
but
and like,
it's also
I don't know
different.
if that's
If the format was
help.
different and every single event was a pro-am, I understand that. Like, I understand being more hesitant at that point. If you know that you're on a top challengers team and you're playing well and you'll have a chance to play against the pros and prove yourself that way, that's a different story. But it's not the case. We have what, one pro-am a year?
we need more than one pro. I mean, yeah, but that's a separate combo.
No, 100%. But I'm saying right now it's one pro-am a year. So you don't have an actual way to play and prove yourself against the pros besides a situation like this where you...
Yeah, you could try and argue there were two, but I won't count the monster tournament. I don't think that counts.
Yeah, not really.
Listen, I get the argument because to your point, like if they take it seriously, like this is the best practice they're gonna get. I've seen this situation a lot in COD. I know Tom's talking about his situation, which he was on denial team with like, with this squad, and like you got called up. It was a bit of a different scenario back then. You had an incentive to be a good teammate because, you wanted to find 3 people that you could team with to try and get top 12, top 16. You can get on better teams because teams all fucking change after each event.
Well, bro,
And, like, there was a lot more spots unavailable. People weren't locked into multi-year contracts like they are now. It just that shit didn't exist back then.
Bro, it's also super recency bias, right? Let's say Icons is the guy right now. He has super high stock and he turns down an offer. If he's not the guy in the next stage and there's 2 different players that play the same role that are shining, they're not going to go look at the last major. They're going to look at who's playing well in real time. Like, it's so situational, man. It's not that everybody that thinks they should get a shot, unfortunately, is not going to get a shot. That's the reality. So that's why you take the risk and bet on yourself when,
Bro, you
when
take
you're
the
given
risk 100%, bro. This shouldn't even be an argument. Do you want to be... Bro, do you want to be at the top or no? You have to take the opportunities and you have to work your way up. You don't just get gifted a top team. Maybe you can give me some examples. Yes, you can give me some examples of players instantly going to a top team. Sure.
But it's
Like,
also different because, like, bro, Neum, for example, is way better than everybody we're talking about right now.
Look at Nate Shot trying to cross as if I'm not holding that motherfucker. Fuck out of here, Nate Shot. You know what I mean? Come on. What are we doing? You take that opportunity. It doesn't matter if you're playing with shithole. All right? You take that fucking opportunity and you show people that you're good. You show people you're a good player and that you can do it against the top talent. And then once you do that, you work your way up. You work your way up, okay? And you get better fucking players. You either play with better players or you get a better offer. You get a better opportunity.
There's a
your
Doug
way up.
video if you want to watch it and see what Doug said.
What did Doug say?
It's a 1-minute video.
All right,
Let me
hold
know
on.
at 0.
Because I'm getting fucking hyped right now. Look, I got another one here too. Look, I got another one. Look,
Okay,
look. I got another one right
People
here.
say you can't snipe. It's crazy, Tom.
Imagine back. Look, there's another snipe. Fuck yourself. Imagine back in the day, I say, you know what? I'm not going to the event because I'm scared. I don't want to ruin my stock. I'm so scared to go to the event. I have pro points from S&D tournaments online, but I don't want to go to the event because I'm scared. Because if we don't play well, I'm gonna ruin my stock, and I'm never gonna get picked up again. Nah, fuck that shit, man. Give me the fucking.
Yeah, but you're talking about events, and these are online matches. It's a bit of a different situation, though.
This is literally on land. What are you talking about?
No, I'm saying this is on land. This situation that your boys are getting into is an online fucking situation.
That's even better. That's literally even better if it's online.
No, because it's not better because they're not going to get it, bro. The problem is that they're likely not going to get a chance to then show up on land. That's the issue I'm trying to talk about in this.
What do you mean, bro?
This is the main. If this was split 3, and I'm like, okay, they play out the 5 games, like whatever, like they'll get a chance in the pro-am to show at the end of the split that they're good. Bro, they're going to play these 11 games, probably get 11th or 12th, and they will not go to Birmingham. They have no ability to go to that event because the structure of Major 2. That is the point I'm trying to make to you.
Bro, Ben, yeah, but that doesn't mean that that doesn't mean that one. What about the next major? What about after that?
Is there a guarantee that Cloud9's going to keep them on board after this major? If they go 0-11, do you think that C9 just trying more fucking changes, or they keep putting the 4 out there?
If I was 18, 19, and I knew what my capabilities were, and I went in and I was playing good individually, I would.
Oh my God, that's a good point. C9 probably doesn't even want them to qualify for Birmingham. It's a fucking masterclass in not spending.
Well, I didn't even want to bring that up, but that's
holy fuck.
That's a
It's a masterclass.
They're businessmen. They're businessmen.
It's a masterclass.
They're businessmen.
They're tanking.
It's a win-win. Either they do make it and they prove everybody wrong, and it's like holy shit, or they don't make it and they don't gotta spend the money. It's a fucking win-win. It's brilliant.
They're brilliant.
It's fucking phenomenal from Jack. It's a masterclass. It's a fucking
He's
masterclass.
running circles.
You know what I mean? I mean, this is fucking unbelievable, man. This is unbelievable.
All I'm saying, these guys, listen, I get they're betting on themselves, but at best what they're getting here, unless they massively overperform, which would be a great story, they're getting 11 online matches.
Yo, James would have resubbed for 13 months. James, I appreciate you, big dog.
And they're not going to go to the UK, and then some or all of them are going to get dropped for other people for the third stage, because, I'll be like, well, let's actually try and, maybe try to qualify for a chance.
Here. Fucking Zoomaa flank. Fuck out. He shanked to the back. Who's that? Oh, shit, I missed. Is this guy chow me? Oh, we whiffing? Oh, we whiffing, chat? Look, Poofy was laughing at us. Oh, he was fucking laughing at us, chat. I just got shit on. Holy shit. What happened this round? Do I ever pull the sniper away? Wow, I was sniping everything. Look, Clay was fucking yelling and shit. Look at this guy, bro. Clay's yelling and shit against some M's, bro. Against some S&D star M's. He's literally fucking yelling and shit. Like, bro, guy literally thought he was
What
him.
else should we talk about, Tom? What else? Who are the Stallions picking up?
Oh my god, look, I just shanked Clayster in the smoke, Tony. Look at this. Look at Clay. He was doing all that screaming. Look,
God, Tom.
Fuck yourself.
But you are getting ran by your highness. Your grace is shitting all over you. He's 12-2 right now.
But Tony, you know what? I'm double positive right now. I got a 2.0 against some of the best players ever played a game, and I was 18 years old here, never played on land. 18 years old.
Holy fuck, your royal highness is just walking on water. Your grace!
Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go.
I mean, Seth was pretty good this map, I will say.
You know what I'm saying?
There are plenty of octane fucking.
Jesus,
Frey Blitz class that him just running through people.
Like, look at what I'm playing with right now. 12 and 23.
Yo, Sticky Armstrong with a resub for 8 months. Come on now, Sticky. I appreciate you, bro. Any Steakhouse Rex in downtown Dallas? Nuri, N-U-R-I, and Al Bernays.
You gave up
17? 24. I mean, what do you want me to do?
17 on a Blitzkrieg? 17 on a Blitzkrieg?
You're costing Hamza, Tom. You're costing Hamza. You're costing Hamza.
Bro, is anyone in your team playing defense? Like 17?
Let me see what the fuck's going on in this map. Let me see what's going on.
17 is crazy, bro.
What about this map?
Hamza's been around this long.
Oh my god.
What about this map? I'm 20 and 16.
You're costing Noxide.
Look what I'm doing to these cats. Look what I'm doing to these cats, bro.
Oh my god.
Yo, imagine. Look. First of all, look at this guy. Look at this.
Oh my god.
Fuck out of here.
Your grace is balling on you.
Here. Look at that. 18 years old, baby. 18 years old, no experience, no nothing. My hernia's popping,
Dude, what?
It's fucking popping a shit on. Who the fuck was that? Fucking shit on.
Yo, Tom, are we doing tryouts?
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we have no team right now. We have no team. Look, I'm 23 and 17. Look at this. Nobody's gonna say nothing.
No, you're actually
just baiting. Oh, I was just baiting. So if I was just baiting, why did I go on to play amongst the organizations like Envy and FaZe who win championships and take down dynasties and win MVPs? You think I just started from nowhere? You think I snapped my fingers and ended up on good teams? No, you got to work your way up.
Good comms.
You got to work your way up, bro.
All right, listen, I'm feeling good.
A loser that turned out to be a little retarded and have 0 rings, yeah. But I did everything I possibly. I made the best. I made the best out of it. I made the best out of it, chat. You know what I'm saying?
Can we watch this Doug video? I'm very curious what
yeah. Let's watch that. I forgot about that.
What Doug video?
Smart how to say. I'm at 0.
Wait, Zindy, you need the link or you good?
Hold on. No, hold on. I'm on my DCM. I mean, there's no one like him. He's one of my favorites. Look at him. Look at him in all his glory. He's just in his car, probably a Range Rover, fucking Canada Goose. Here, let's go to his. I'm almost there. One moment.
Yeah, I'm here right now. I'm here. Got an ice pack.
We're just waiting on Zindy to get situated.
On my stomach, chat.
Okay, I'm here.
All right, give us a countdown, Tom.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, guys, I just finished my workout, and I saw this news that a lot of the Stallions players are going to Cloud9, New York. You got
all right, guys, I just finished my workout.
Okus and Nedra going to the Pro League. They haven't played with each other. They're going to be playing against the best in the world in the Pro League. I really hope that these guys could not let the adversity get to them. I really hope that these guys could stay strong with each other and really just listen to each other and respect each other, because it's going to be a lot of pain and suffering when you're a young, inexperienced player.
It's going to be a lot of pain and suffering.
Yourself up with a lot of other young, inexperienced players. This is not a move that I would recommend anyone to do ever. But obviously, if that's the role and that's the choice and that's what they want, and the players all agree to it, I want to support it. I want to wish them nothing but the best. I hope it could work out for them. But man, seeing a move like this in the COD League is one of the craziest things I've ever seen. I'm definitely going to be tuning in. But man, I just really hope that these players can keep their heads on straight, because it's gonna get real. It's gonna get real fast.
What a pleasure to hear from.
Well, I mean, it's always a fucking
Let's
pleasure.
reply,
I mean,
Tom.
it's always a fucking pleasure to hear from
Tom.
DTM.
Tom. Let's reply. What a pleasure.
Hey, should we both say what a pleasure?
Yeah, I just replied. I said, what a pleasure.
What a pleasure.
I mean,
What a pleasure. DC. Should I say what a pleasure DCM? I'm gonna put what a pleasure DCM.
I mean, it's poise, right?
All right, what did Ronnie tweet? Everybody's freaking out about Ronnie's tweet right now.
Post-workout.
Ryan didn't tweet anything that crazy.
So why are they freaking out? Why is everybody saying Ronnie tweet? Ronnie tweet. Ronnie tweet. Ronnie
He just
tweet.
tweeted more players rejected the Cloud9 offer.
Yeah, we noticed. We noticed, guys. A bunch of players were rejected off.
Yeah, but who do you talk about?
The
Let's
only
see.
players who are not pussy and took the fucking offer is Days. This Days. And listen, man. Listen, bro.
That's one way to look at it.
Supporting these guys, bro. They want me to read it? Oh, they want me to read it. Oh, you guys want to read it? All right, here. Let me read it, bro. Guys, sorry, I'm in a little bit of pain right now with my stomach. I'm in a little bit of pain right now. Let me read this. Let me see what's going on. We understand that Cloud9 New York has finally managed to build its roster just hours before the deadline. A stressful time for management. They have confirmed the signing of 4 players on Saturday. We reported the interest in Okis and Encourage, 2 players who have played for the Stallions this season. While Encourage is still under contract with Omit, both players have now signed with Cloud9. We also mentioned interest in Icons and Nate, 2 young and up-and-coming SMG players. However, we have heard from sources close to both players that they ultimately decided to turn down the Cloud9 offer, which highlights the difficult state the team is currently in. Sources tell us that they are set to sign Hyde, another player on loan to the Stallions from Omit, alongside Nezra. I don't know who that is. Nerja? I think that was. Is that a typo? It's Nezra, right?
That's wrong. Yeah.
These are 2 relatively unproven players, and it'll be interesting to see how this group performs in the CDL, especially considering that none of them have placed higher than 12th at an amateur LAN event. Wow, this team's horrible. Marcus, let me tell you something, man. Let me fucking tell you something, man. Let me tell you something, okay? I will be rooting for these guys, man. Everybody's tearing them down. Everybody's talking shit. Fuck you, Marcus. Fuck you, bitch. All right, I'm rooting for these guys, man. You can hate all you want. You can fucking hate it. But while everybody was fucking declining, these guys didn't give a fuck. Now, let me tell you something, man. Stop saying the mod Marcus. Stop saying that shit. All right, let me tell you something, okay? They're feeling pretty fucking confident. Is Los here?
Yeah, yo, what's good?
Fuck Marcus, that fucking pussy.
Yeah, I was talking to Encourage last night.
All right, bro. Listen, I be talking to these guys. These guys are ready to fucking go, bro. They're not being pussies about it. They're ready. Like, no, they got a good fucking mentality right now, bro. They're feeling fucking confident.
Oh yeah,
you know
they're
what
confident.
I'm saying? They're hella confident.
Yeah, hold on. I just saw Raffy. Are you Raffy? I got a bone to pick with Raffy because I got some shit to say. I got some shit to say, right? I played against this guy in a rank play or with him. His name was Skill, Skill. I said, Skill, how old are you? He said 17. I said, what's your Twitter, Skill? Went to his Twitter and said, omit Skill. Kid 17. Raffy, what are you signing every up and coming? What do you pay him? Dunkaroos?
Guys are getting circles ran around, bro.
What do you pay him?
Walk in.
Dunkaroos and Rice Krispies?
they're
What
on
the
the
fuck
U18.
operation
They're
is
on the
going on
U18.
over there?
No,
It's the U18
he's a sick bastard. That sick bastard. He gave him those the little juice boxes. You know the Capri Suns. He gives them Capri Suns and Rice Krispies. He's got them on a 3-year deal.
It's
You know
unbelievable.
what I mean? It's fucking sick. This sick bastard. We got my man Chalk coming in out with a 5. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Hey, Chalk, let's get that timber money. Let's drop 20 million. Let's get a CDL spot. What do you say?
That's
Absolutely.
right.
What do you say? Hey, guys, give it up for Chalk in a fucking building.
It's going down. I'm yelling timber. You better move.
Chalk, you're a good man. Chalk, you're a good man. I appreciate the 5, bro. Everybody show Chalk some love, bro. All right, thank you to everybody coming in. But listen, bro, is anybody else rooting for C9? Because if you're not, fuck yourself. I'm rooting for these guys, man.
Yo,
These
we
are
need a
talents,
jersey.
bro.
We need a jersey ASAP.
Bro, I need a jersey. Give me a fucking jersey,
Yo,
bro.
everybody go buy the C9 skin right fucking now.
Fucking room for these guys, bro. Everybody's fucking talking shit about these guys, saying that at least they're taking a fucking offer, bro. At least
Buy
they're
the
not
optic
fucking taking
skin.
that shit.
Optic skins currently in the store.
Yeah, the face skin's in the store as well. The face skin is also there. That's the one I be rocking. Been rocking a face one. Of
Support
course,
your fan
absolutely.
favorites, Shotzi, Mercules, Dashy Hook, coached by,
know
of
what I
course,
mean?
legendary DB5.
You know what I mean?
JP
I mean,
as well.
listen, bro. I mean, listen. I am happy that Encourage and Okies are feeling confident about it. Same with Hyde, bro. Hyde walked into the hotel room and he told me, "Why is your door broken? You gotta fix this." I looked at him and I said, "Hyde, we're in a fucking hotel room. I just checked in. I don't live here. You know what I'm saying? Why the
Yeah,
fuck would I
that's
fix the
hilarious.
fucking door? You know what I'm saying?" And then there was a little crack in the door. He refused to take a leak because there was a little tiny crack. He said, "I don't want people to peek through the crack." I said, "Hyde, no, but none of us are peeking through the fucking crack. Okay, you're good."
That
All right,
does
go ahead.
actually piss me off when I'm in like a public stall in like the cracks. You know what I mean? And if I'm sitting there taking a shit and my little mushroom's there and someone just drive-bys, I'm always nervous about that.
No, he's tweaking out, bro. He's tweaking out. You know, bro.
Hey,
Hyde,
what's up,
when I
Rafi?
tell you, nobody was making me laugh more than Hyde.
Why is he
bro. That
ignoring me,
guy's
chat?
actually
Pay up.
fucking
You know the
comedy.
deal's
That guy's
in.
hilarious,
Mods,
bro.
please. Pay up. Wait, what
He's
do I
the
owe
type of
you?
guy, we went to a steakhouse, bro. He was looking for chicken fingers and fries and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he was like, you know, like he wanted nothing to do with the menu. He just wanted some French fries.
Did he carry you? That'll be
You know
$20.
what I mean?
Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, shit,
You
okay.
You never had rice.
No,
He
I'm not
doesn't eat
paying
rice.
up.
He's never had rice before. And he's Mexican. Cat, who in the chat's Mexican? Are there any Mexicans in here who've never had rice? I mean, that doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense, chat. You know what I'm saying? Look at all the... How are you Mexican and you've never had rice, bro? Like, make that make sense,
That
bro.
is crazy.
Make that make sense. That's like
That is
saying-
absurd.
That's like saying, have I ever had meatballs? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm fucking Italian. How have I never had fucking meatballs? You know what I'm saying?
No,
Like,
that
come
is
on.
nuts. That is nuts.
It's not fucking racist, man. Shut up.
I think
Shut up.
anybody that's 18 and never had rice in general, no matter if you're Italian, French, that's still kind of crazy. Not having rice ever?
Bro, not having rice is insane, bro. That is fucking crazy. Like, rice is like, I feel like just like a basic food. Who never had rice? Oh, look, it's Dylan Attach. Yo, you know people don't know Dylan Attach is Mexican? He's half Mexican, half Japanese. You know people don't know that?
Really?
Yeah, people don't know that. Like, but bro, literally we were calling Dylan Attach a Mexican or some shit. Everybody was saying we were racist and shit. He's not racist. He's actually Mexican. He's actually fucking Mexican, chat. No, he isn't. So how the fuck are you gonna tell me that what Dylan attaches? How are you gonna fucking tell me? He's fucking Mexican. Dylan, tell him. Tell him, Dylan. Tell him.
Guys, this spam, whenever Attach is involved, is nuts, man. This little face.
no, it's actually-
whenever Dylan shows face and the chat just starts spamming the fucking
They be calling
dash
him Apache
underscore
Chan.
dash
They
is
be calling him
absurd.
Apache
This is
Chan. They be
absurd.
calling him Apache Chan. That's what they were calling him at the major. They were calling
Yeah,
him
it's
Apache
fucked,
Chan.
man. It's fucked.
All right,
No,
fuck
it's
it.
really
It's a lot of hype right now. I'm going to leak a player on the new Huntsman roster. I already said Rispy earlier. I'm happy to announce that Renegade will be sticking around with the Huntsman. Renegade.
Absolutely, Tony.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Wait. Is your team locked yet or not?
Don't worry about us, Los. Listen, don't worry about what the Hunters got going on,
You know what
man.
I'm saying? Like,
Okay, well, here's the thing. Clearly, as you guys can see, 3 of our players maybe are going to the league. I say maybe because it's just a leak right now. There's been no official announcements. Okay, so technically
Right.
it's still a leak. Okay? We have no fucking players, guys. We have no players.
What are you gonna do
Okay,
about it?
we have Swag Check, we have Symbols, we have Swooty.
Build around
We
Symbols
have
and
Brian.
Swooty. Bring them back. Third time's the charm.
Do we bring Symbols and Swooty back together? Do we bring
I think you run that team back again. I think you run back Symbols and Rudy. I
do
don't
we
know
do a
about that.
final hoorah with these guys? Do we do a final hoorah, chat? You know what I'm saying?
I
Because
like
if
that.
not, I mean, we were gonna run some trials today, and I would love. Listen, I do want to say this, by the way. Symbols had a good event.
No, he did. Great event.
Symbols played well at the major. Like he didn't have a bad event. Like he actually played well. Like I was actually.
Yo,
impressed with
Willu
Symbols.
with a
I was
resub.
actually
Much
happy
love,
to see,
Zenny.
like,
Looking
what he
forward
was
to
doing.
watching
He
more
actually
rank
didn't
play
that
with
bad. Like,
dummies.
he was
Thank
doing
you,
his
bro. I'm
fucking
glad
thing.
you enjoyed it. Chat,
You know
type
what
of
I'm saying?
W
Symbols
if you
just
watch
needs
the
to work on
most
his
recent
SMU,
rank
bro.
play
That's
for
all it is. He
dummies.
needs to work on his search.
Shotzi
He just
wants
kept
to
running
run
down
rank?
in search and getting blooded. Like he just needs to chill and
I'm
search.
down. I just texted
Like,
him.
in the
I just asked him
respawn,
if he's
like,
still
he was doing his
solo.
fucking thing, chat. He was doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? But we do got to figure out what we're doing with the roster, guys. We do got to figure it out. You know what I mean? Hey, can I say something? Isn't it a little fucked up that the doctors are making me wait 3 weeks for surgery? I'm in actual pain right now. Like, bro, I can't get surgery. Like, bro, I can barely breathe.
Wait, 3 weeks?
Bro, I gotta
Are you gonna
wait
be good for
3
the major?
weeks. Huh?
Oh wait, that's before the major actually.
Yeah,
You should
wait,
be
oh
fine.
wait. With 3 weeks, are you gonna be good for Birmingham?
Bro, I'm
I
not
think-
going to fucking Birmingham, Benjay. I'm not going to that.
No way. Leak.
Wait,
Ben,
actually?
I'm not
Going?
going. Yeah, but Ben, you told me that we can't stay live after the games and do flanks and shit. That we got to get kicked out.
What? I did not say that at all.
Yeah, you did. You said that at the end of the last major.
I said that on Sunday if they give us posts on the clock.
No, that's
It's not what
you
I said.
That's not
no,
what you
it's
said.
not all what I fucking said.
You said that we're gonna be on a serious time restriction at the next major. That's what you said.
You
On
guys can't
Sundays,
communicate
on
properly,
Sundays.
bro.
I can confirm Ben said Sunday.
Sundays.
He said Sunday.
Yeah, because
Yeah, I
they
was
pack
there.
up the show on Sunday, so we may not have fucking hour and a half to do a
Well,
flank
bro,
up
I
Sunday.
don't know if I'm gonna be going, bro. I gotta get surgery, Benjay.
Well, that was my next question. I didn't realize your surgery was getting pushed 2 weeks. So
Yeah, I don't, guys. I've been sober for 2.5 weeks, guys. I've been sober for. I'm just dumb. You know what I'm saying?
we flying Dill out then? Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, we could fly, Dill. I could be down, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to go, bro, with my surgery.
Dill,
You know what I'm
Dill
saying?
gave it a hard no.
Oh, Dill said no.
That's what he told me. Yeah.
Wow.
last
No
time.
one's willing to sack. Tom, do you notice that the way people think about things? No
What?
one's willing to step up in your time of need.
No, it's crazy, right? Like, it's actually
Instead, they
crazy.
choose to sit home and do what's convenient, right? I think it's.
Ben might need to host. Ben might need to host a few shows for a week.
Yeah.
I might not be here for a
Well,
week,
welcome
bro.
to the flank, guys. Obviously, big weekend. Congrats to.
Bro, he might have to, Chad. Chad, he might have to. So right now, Chad, I have surgery on a Monday. I just don't know if I'm gonna be up for it when Friday comes along. They're saying that I'm gonna need at least 7 days. They're saying I'm gonna need.
Oh,
I
so
need
you'll
at
be
least a
wait,
week.
wait. If you need 7 days, you're going to Birmingham. You'll be good.
No
What?
way.
You'll be good. Wait, you're
Bro, I'm
chilling.
not going to Birmingham, bro. They said I can't do any. They said I can't do any crazy activity for a month, for 4 weeks. Why would I go to Birmingham?
Bro, what are you going to do? Jumping jacks?
With a hernia surgery, carrying luggage and carrying fucking.
We can wheel you around. We
getting
just
on
get your
airplanes
wheelchair.
and shit,
Just get your
and going
wheelchair.
to another country? Yeah, no, thank you, bro. I think I'm good on that. I'm
we
going
just
to
get your
Paris, bro.
wheelchair.
Huh?
Just get your wheelchair.
A wheelchair. Who's
Yo,
gonna roll me around in a
Atlanta's
wheelchair?
gonna be lit, bro. Atlanta's gonna be so lit. It's the pro am.
Bro, Atlanta is gonna be fire. I can't lie. Wait, are you gonna wheel me around in a wheelchair?
I'll do it. I'll do it.
You do it, Los. Los, you do that for me. Los, you see how you stepped up and said you do it for me. Ben hasn't said anything. He said.
I said
wheel
we-
me
I
to
said
wheelchair,
I-
but he didn't say he'd wheel me around. He didn't say
said
he'd
I
wheel
would.
me around, Los. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's
he got
crazy.
the.
I'll
he
be
got-
right
he got
back.
My luggage. It's all right.
Fucking hell, bro. I need to, bro. I feel like I need to go see a doctor, bro. Like, I don't know. Maybe I should go see another surgeon. Maybe they can get me in earlier, bro.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy. 3 weeks. You got to deal with that. That's
3
crazy.
weeks for that is kind of crazy, bro. Like, this shit hurts, bro. It actually hurt. Like, I feel like I can't talk that much. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I gotta be careful. Like, call a surgeon. I talked to the surgeon this morning. They don't got room. They don't got any entries, chat. They don't got any entries till the 23rd, guys. You know what I'm saying? They're doing the same to my dad right now. Yeah, Z, this is fucking crazy, bro. Like, 3 weeks is crazy, man. My stomach hurts, ain't? Z is popping out. You know what I'm saying? It's popping out. We still can't body. You know what I mean? I might need to call, and it's not that very. Apparently, it's like a 30-minute surgery. You know, but yeah, you know, who knows, bro? Who knows? But, all right, on a scale of 1 to 10, what are you guys giving a C9 roster? Go ahead. On a scale of 1 to 10, go ahead, guys. What are you guys giving a C9 roster? What are you giving it?
What do we define as a 1?
1 is shit. 10 is phenomenal.
What do we define? Like shit is okay. Like I don't know. What is a 5? Like how many matches is a 5 team winning? I'm confused.
What?
All right.
1 to
5
10 is an
okay.
arbitrary scale.
That's up for you to decide. That's up for you to decide, Benjay.
I'll give you. I'll let me see. Let's say 5 is a.
I would say 5
maybe-
is like a 9th or 10th best team. It'd be like a 5.
Okay.
A 5 is 9th or 10th?
Yeah. This is gonna be on a bit of a curve. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a bit of a bell curve situation.
Okay.
I would say
Okay.
3 to be honest.
All right, so here's the thing. Here's the thing, bro.
Maybe less.
All right, we need to build a Stallions roster, Los. We need a Stallions roster.
Yeah, we do. We do.
Okay.
We
so-
can't talk about that other thing yet, right?
No, we cannot.
Okay, bet.
Yeah, don't talk about that. Don't talk about that's.
That should not be talked about on stream. In particular.
Yeah, don't talk about
Yeah,
that. Keep that on the low. Keep that on the very low.
Yeah, that's not to be talked about on stream.
Stallions roster. Available players. Okay. Symbols. Swag checked. Swooty. Ryan. Technically, Heist, if he wants to play, I recommend he probably stays in, probably does his
I'm back.
play stuff, but I mean, Heist.
Yeah, he was doing numbers last night.
Who?
What, playing ranked?
Yeah, I think he had like 1,000 in that bitch.
Oh, hell yeah. Now
Who?
we gotta let Heist do his fucking thing over there, bro. Because I'm pretty sure Heist is gonna be playing rank play, but I don't know. All right, so what do we think? Cal. Yo, should we get Cal in here? Yo, should we get a lobby
Yeah,
going?
get Cal. Yeah, get Cal.
No
Do we see
way.
what this guy's all about? Should we see if this guy's actually like that
100%.
or what?
Yeah. Let's get Lieb.
Okay, Lieb. All right, I'm down for Lieb. Okay, who else?
Let me pull up a list. We should
Richie?
invite.
Guys, do you think Richie's got what it takes?
No way, Richie.
You think Richie's got what it takes?
Richie
guys?
came on a watch party.
Yeah, he came on my watch party too. He was interviewing me.
No, but he came on, right? He goes, you know, I had a pretty good first event. I placed top 64.
He said that?
Yeah, but Tom,
Yeah.
guess how many teams were in the tournament?
Oh my god, he was gonna turn on.
Huh?
Guess how many teams were in the tournament?
90 teams, Tony.
90 teams. He placed. He
Yeah.
won one round, Tom.
They won one round.
Oh,
Tony.
let's
One round
invite
total.
Dimensions.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't.
I'm down for Dimensions.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
do
I'm
that.
down. Let's invite Dimensions.
You
Let
can.
me put Dimensions on the list. Yeah, I'm down for that. All right, who else? Who else, bro? Manny?
I'm down for man. Manny's a good shout. Yeah.
Manny. People are saying Booger. Yo,
Okay,
apparently
Booger's-
Booger's actually pretty good.
Yeah, he's not bad.
I played against him in
Booger's
ranked. He's
actually,
good.
like, doing his thing. Remember when Okas and Booger beat LA Thieves in the beginning of the year and everybody thought they were cheating, including Scrappy?
Burger's team took fucking Bush for the third game on fucking early on the
I mean,
winners bracket.
people talk about the Stallions like their ass. We took Bush is a top 2 team, and we lost last map round 11 to them, and we had first blood in the map 5 as well. You know what I'm saying? Like people were acting like the Stallions weren't keeping up, man. Okay,
Type
you
shit.
know what I'm saying? What the fuck are they talking about, Los? The fuck are they talking about? You know, so Peel and Vic. They're saying Peel and Vic.
All right, yeah, throw them in there.
Peel, Vic. Who else, chat? Who else? Millie? Nate? Not Peel? Oh, somebody said not Peel.
What the fuck's that?
Not Peel? Gentle? No, we can't talk about Gentle. We can't talk about some of the Saudis. Saudis are locked up, man. They're locked up. Icons?
The Velix guy.
Yo, I'm good on Icons and Nate, bro. Yo, I'm good on them. I'm chilling. I'm good on Icons and Nate, bro. I'm good on
Oh,
that.
there's Rupert. We should. Yeah, Rupert. That's a good shout.
Rupert?
No, man, I'm missing all those.
All right, let's put Rupert on there. Okay.
Did the Asians team just blow up? Like, are they all?
From my understanding, they're changing. Yeah, I don't really know what's going on though.
Of course.
Alpha, we'll see. Here's the thing: are these players actually down for play for the stand? Because the thing is, Chaz, like a lot of these players might like already be on teams. Like Vic and Peel might be on teams already. You know what I'm saying? Like these guys might actually be on teams. Censor? Oh, Censor, bro. Yo, what's wrong, you guys? Beans and Afro.
There's
like...
Derek the goat.
Oh, DTG. Oh, DTG. Is he around? Does he have a
Oh
team?
my god, that would have been huge.
I don't think so.
No way, bro.
And
No
Confid?
way. No
Who's
way
Confid?
DTG doesn't have a team, bro. Confid? Okay.
Yo, let's get Priest out of retirement. Fuck it.
Nah, that'll never happen, bro. He ain't doing that, bro. That'd be crazy, though. That would actually be fucking crazy. Okay, what else, guys? Who else, chat? Who else? Mac? Guys, see, like, I also want to be realistic, chat. I don't want to put players on this list who I know for a fact are not joining. Like, Mac is not, like, I don't think Mac is playing for his stand. Like, I
Right.
think he probably,
God, how are we winning?
like, right, Lowe's, right? Like, he's probably going
Yeah.
somewhere that's got, like, a
Yeah.
salary or some shit.
Yeah, he has a team. He has a team.
KB? Does KB have a team? I thought he had a team,
My team is
Yusuf.
cheating?
I think it's a team of 3, but let's throw him on there. Throw him
Wait, who's his team at 3?
on. Him, Cowdy, and Bumblefuck. I don't fucking know. It doesn't matter.
Oh, Cootie, Cowdy, KB,
Yeah.
Rupert, and Cootie are a team of 3. Oh, KB, Rupert, and Cootie?
Is
Interesting.
it Cootie or Cowdy?
I don't know, bro. Cootie? Who the fuck knows, bro? Legend? Okay, let's put Legend on there. I'm down for Legend. Let's put him on there.
Yeah, see how he's improved.
Hey, we need a Texas host, bro. We need a Texas. Hey, yo, we gotta reach out to these players and see if they actually want to play. Yeah, we should get like an 8 going. Should get an 8 lobby going.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm down.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, chat, should we get an 8 lobby going and have these guys rip and take some notes and see what's going on here and see what's going on, see who's impressing us? I really want to see Cal play. I want to see what this guy Cal can do. I want it's time. Vals, have you talked to Cal, Vals? Have you talked to him? Have you talked to Cal?
No,
Hey,
I
let's
did.
get
I
to-
did. I did. I spoke
Oh,
to
you
Cal.
talked to him?
It's not that
Yeah,
bad.
yeah, yeah.
What do you say?
All right, let me see. Hold up.
Jersey Jerry? Yo, let's put Jersey Jerry on the list.
Says that it's worse
I
to
heard
pick
Jersey
up
Jerry's
dog
making
shit
moves and shit. I
than
heard he's
baby
making
shit.
moves. All right,
Last thing
maybe.
he said was what time?
Is that facts?
I didn't know what time, so I said sometime.
I feel like.
Oh, we didn't know what time?
Yo,
Okay. Okay,
you
well,
available?
He's AFK.
what?
My bad. I'm just reading what I'm typing.
Oh shit! I couldn't even fucking. I thought you were saying some shit. Blur? Who's Blur? What about Darkside? Is he on a team?
Blur's a player. Darkside? I don't know. I don't think so.
Darkside, Blur, Mirage. I mean, bro, here's the thing, bro. Let me help, man. Brian, give us some names, bro. Give us some fucking names, bro. Go ahead, bro. We're
Richie
looking
on
at the
there?
chat.
You put Richie on there or not?
Richie, I'll put Richie on there. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
fuck
We'll
it.
put Richie on there. Yeah, let's see what Richie can do. You know what I mean? Let's see what Richie can fucking do.
Boys,
bro.
I'm gonna go play some ranked. All right.
Come on. You gonna go play some ranked right
It
now?
was a pleasure. Yeah. Listen, I'm gonna be on for a bit. I just want to get some reps in, some gaming.
Nah, you're good, bro. I'm glad we had this talk, bro.
Yeah,
fun.
it was a pleasure. Listen, have fun with tryouts, all right?
Thank you, Tom.
And there
Tom,
were a
thank
couple
you.
players that you named that obviously might be tough for you to get, but good luck with the
Yeah,
tryouts.
Nah, of course. Oh, Prada.
Good luck with the tryouts, Tom.
Thank you, Tony. Thank you, bro.
What a pleasure it was.
What an absolute pleasure. Does that mean that some names on this list are going to the Huntsman?
I got a blast.
Absolutely. Have a good day.